Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. I'm Nicole. So guys, Sag, this is going to be your October 2023 reading. Thank you for joining me on here. This will be your sun, moon, or for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus cross watcher, if that's you. Welcome to the channel as well. It's always a privilege to have everybody with me. It's great. I love it. Those of you who have donated to the channel and those who have booked personal readings, thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. It's lovely. Thank you. So Sag, we're just going to jump right into it. And if you guys are interested in readings, our personal readings, that information can be found in the description box below, as well as the About section of the page. And then there's a link to go to holisticallyzenwv.com, which there's a full list of products and services that you can find there as well, and another way to reach out to me. All right, Sag, intuitively, before I turn the camera on, my nose never itches until I sit down to do readings. It's crazy. It's like extra confirmation. They brought up the fact that you're trying to bring in, like, harmony has been such a word for all of the October readings that I've been working on. And it's kind of like you're walking through some cloudy waters. I don't know if that's the right word, but there's some like storm clouds kind of surrounding situations. You kind of maybe have to put a few fires out. But this is going to be about how you handle yourself at the end of the day. Like the card that comes out is kindness. Rabbit is, you know, through the kindness that we do is to bring in life and fertility, abundance that comes with the rabbit. You know, it's like a lucky rabbit's foot. Like you're lucky. Like it's always going to be about like your intention, right? So if you're coming in from a space of you know, kindness and good intention, obviously, you're going to be just fine. The other thing is we're talking about there's going to be a point where you're going to have to make a choice on what it is that you're doing. And that was something that was brought up prior to me opening the video here. So we'll see how that plays out. But hunting as well. So I don't know, some of you guys might, ladies, whoever, right, might be hunting or getting ready. I'm not sure. I don't hunt, so I don't know what season it is. I couldn't tell you. So it's like I almost kind of feel like you're preparing, how do I put this? Like preparing for the winter months is how that feels, depending on where you are. Quiet time. I feel like you guys, romantic partner. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, what's going on, Sag? You could also, okay, I will say this to you with that kindness, that rabbit, quiet time coming out, romantic partner. Pay attention. This could be a fertile time. So if you don't intend on procreating, be smart about your decisions, right? So be wise, depending on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I do feel like there's a delicacy coming through with this, like very delicate energy, quiet time. For some of you, I got the goosebumps. Ooh. This could be very romantic. This could be very loving. This could be someone expressing kindness to you, vice versa. Somebody really, I also feel like there's somebody that's standing up for somebody in this. And it's kind of like the two of you are going into this retreat phase, essentially. Handling each other in a kinder manner, in a more loving, supportive kind of way. And somebody could be looking to you, Sag, if this isn't you, for that space of retreat, for that space of calmness and security. And it just kind of feels like I get this energy of like a masculine energy who is standing over and protective of a feminine energy is how this feels to me. So it's kind of like a space of protection. And you may end up getting, Spirit is saying, a call that you feel like you're going to have to stand up for something or somebody. And then it's like, we're going to handle this, we're going to figure this out, and then we can breathe. So I do feel like something is coming up where the partnership, making new friends, there's a partnership that somebody could be taking you along with them, is how I would explain this. So it's like, here, let me take you, Sag, with me, and let's go explore this new territory together, so that we can, you know, like communicate with others. I don't know. There's this essence around, like protection, quiet retreat, then finally, like, it's almost like very quietly mouse-like going out into the world. So I'm not quite sure how all this ties in together, but very interesting energy. But I do feel like there is some kind of decision here to be made. It's either hair or something. There's some kind of decision that you're going to have to make, and you know, Spirit's talking to a call. It's like you're willing to take the sword for somebody else. Like you're willing to stand up and take the bruises or the battles or the wounds for somebody else, because you feel there's a need to protect or secure that person, to help that person that's around you at this time. But I also think that you're also showing them a part of you that's very courageous as well. Like you're standing up for something or somebody. And you may not express it, but to them in a very like in an articulate kind of way. But in the same breath, like your presence, being a part of something is speaking volumes. So, and I feel like you're handling it in a very subtle way, whatever this is, but it's proving the point is really what Spirit's giving me. Like this is proving a point that where your loyalties lie, that kind of thing. Interesting reading, Sag. Spirit is also saying October is going to be about new foundations for you, like securing what the long term is looking like as well. So what is this for Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to know in October? Breaking free. I go back to this other person, right? Like you're helping them release the bonds that have tied them to maybe particular heavy situations, and helping them, giving them another avenue out. I do feel like this person's intentions are absolutely pure. You may see them as somebody who has been through the ringer in the past, and it's like, you know that there's growth to be had. Like you see the potential of a situation that you're willing to step into and be that brave soul, to like navigate the way, open up doors maybe of opportunity. These doors could be an opening for you as well as a result of this. But it's like knight in shining armor kind of feel. Like bold, brave, courageous, and standing your ground for something that you truly do believe in. And it's funny because Spirit just brought to my attention that as you're making these bold moves, even ways that you have seen things, you are also seeing them differently. So as much as you are helping this person is also showing you something very different, how very different other people can be, maybe from your own past situations, that it's not all the same. Release with this romantic partner, like you are giving them some people seek control in relationships and situations or whatever, and I feel like you're giving this person the space to breathe. Also, anything that is toxic tied to a particular situation, I feel like there's drama attached to whatever this is with this other person. There's some kind of upheaval that's occurring, and you are comfort, reassess, and celebrate. Yeah, you are helping. You could just be that sound word of advice. You could be that go-to person, that shoulder to lean on, shoulder to cry on. Whatever it is. But it is, but you're helping somebody achieve something that Spirit said it would otherwise be hard. So it's kind of like you are, I also feel like this brings you a sense of purpose at this time. But I also think that through this, you're discovering a new purpose of you, right? And we don't want to live our lives through another person, right? Not exactly the healthiest thing to do, but in the same breath, like when you have those partnerships, those companionships, whatever this is, relationships, the way you learn to work together, we're learning lessons from each other all the time, whether they're good or bad. I do feel like, Sag, this is a good lesson, and you're having to make choices surrounding this lesson, and it's opening you up. And you may be coming to a crossroads of understanding that you're not seeing what you used to see, or maybe Spirit is saying the idea of the impression you got in the beginning. I don't know what that is. So just be aware of that, okay? So let's see. Let's pull some other cards and see what else is going on. I do think you're taking some time to reflect on this situation. I kind of feel like emotionally you're in this middle ground. Like, you know what's right, you know what's wrong, right? You know what resonates for you, what doesn't. And through that, you're willing to help create a calming effect in a situation. So it's like you're playing, I don't even want to say, like, you're just being that peacekeeper right now. And it's helping release somebody from other bonds, whether they're toxic bonds, controlling bonds, karmic situations. Like, you're playing a vital role in their movement forward as the Six of Swords comes out, right? Moving on to calmer waters, calmer shores. Let's see, for Sag, you're helping somebody move out of something. What's interesting, because I keep going, in my mind is trying to, ask Spirit, let's, we're here for you, Sag, not necessarily another person. But the key takeaway is that this situation tied to this other person is creating that lesson throughout the month of October. That this, and I said about companionship, right, earlier, and look at that Six of Cups, right, from the Light Seers deck. That young boy has his puppy, and they grow old together, right? They're growing up together. They are each other's companion. They are each other's, soulmate. Maybe that's his spirit animal, whatever. But through this moving on and moving forward into this calmer space, this is creating that companionship, that coming together, that acknowledgement of, you've been loyal to me and I'm going to be loyal to you. With that Page of Cups there, be careful to keep your feet on the ground. Page of Cups, I've got, personally, with my feelings on this card, is that it does tend to bring things together in a romantic sense, obviously. But it's also about keeping your feet on the ground. It's not letting your emotions carry you away, because remember, the Page of Cups can be emotional immaturity as well. He's a page, right? But he's also an offerer of love as well. So, and you see that more with the Knight, the Knight of Cups, but still, that Page of Cups is still like, things are in the early stages of development here. And this particular situation could be something that cements or concretes loyalty in a situation that is it's setting the tone for moving forward. It's setting the stage for moving forward, okay? But it's bringing something of peace. Seven of Cups, again, with that energy, somebody, to me, is trying to make that ultimate decision. It's like, okay, we could do this way, this way, this way, that way. Which way is going to be the most cohesive way to move forward and to eliminate any sense of confusion. And I feel like this person around you may be in a little bit of a state of in a confused state. Ten of Pentacles, that's Six of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this is bringing families together, right? And there's that man and that dog again. It's the same ones. But along with that, you've got a female energy, or a feminine energy, and a child. There are other children involved here. So you could be supporting a family dynamic, and there's that Ten of Pentacles. It is to leave a life, or to live a life of legacy, to leave a life of legacy as well, through what it is that you are doing. I think you are changing the way maybe you've seen a family dynamic as well, with the Six of Cups sitting there too. And it's like, to you, part of this lesson is realizing that the things that were hard in the past, that, you think about that before the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords. There's a lot of defeat, there's a lot of stealing, there's a lot of cheating, there's a lot of lying, there's a lot of deception, there's a lot of things that are very freaking heavy. And I feel like you, with this person, you're moving forward. You're moving out of that. You're understanding the loyalty, and again, the companionship tied to the Ten of Pentacles, moving beyond the confusion of what it is that you really want, or what it is this person really wants. So it's like, through this situation, Sag, throughout October, you're going to see more of a cemented, steadfast approach from you and this particular person, that I think is leading you to choices and even realizations that this is the way you've seen things done before, maybe in your own family dynamic or through friends, that there's a very different type of lifestyle, and that with this person, happiness and harmony do come in. Like there's a partnership here that's happening. So yeah, the Page of Swords, this is learning, right? This is learning, researching, renewing. I will also say to you that this could be tied to a family business. So it's like, again, you are in that Page of Swords energy. This is a lot of pages. It's, again, the beginning stages of something that is growing, and you're starting to implement this into your world. So you are becoming the student in life again. Through you being able to help another person, you are becoming the student. You are also, again, as I said, learning how this changes you and the type of foundations. It's like, this is what I'd love to see, is the Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in my own life, right? So with this, I have to be willing and have my heart space open, and I have to be willing to be flexible and learn what it is that Spirit is trying to show me and guide me to. Underneath that, the underlying energy, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Tower in the reverse, to let go of control and trust. It's like, this is really a test of your resilience to things. This is a test of you learning how to let go of control and let life kind of take the wheel, like, you know, Jesus take the wheel kind of thing, so that things balance out. But this 10, that Wheel of Fortune, it's a positive turn of events. Like through this, you are opening yourself up to a whole new arena in your personal world that is, soft lessons are happening. They're beautiful lessons that are happening, not only for this person, but for you as well. And again, someone who you recognize is going to be by your side. And Spirit is saying this is unconventional for you. Excuse me, I think I have to sneeze. Confirmation of this name. Ooh, excuse me. That snuck up on me. But it's unconventional, where you've sat maybe in this Emperor mode, being strategic and having complete control of your emotions and your thoughts. And this unconventional sense is creating this tower moment. I feel like there's a little bit of resistance to letting go of the idea of control and just trusting that you're going to be guided for your highest good, and that this is going to help to bridge the gap between you and somebody. So if there's been any kind of excuse me, it doesn't feel like conflict, but there just could have been a little bit of an emotional lack, or maybe not quite on the same page, where now you're opening your eyes. Like, it's the perception of, I will say this though, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, if you allow these minor arcanas to play out, to create this legacy with you and this other person, Spirit is coming in with that wheel for you to make this a positive change in your life. But ultimately, you've got control as to whether or not you're going to accept this or not, right? So I just want to say, like, Spirit's really bringing to the forefront of this is that that could be that decision that I talked about in the beginning. It's your choice. You can feel overwhelmed by the idea of making this choice, this investment into another person, whatever that means for you. This could be emotional, physically, financially, whatever it might be. But Spirit is saying no good deed is going to go undone. There are rewards on the other side of this. But you're receiving back from that person an emotional, it's like you're starting to dive into your emotions, especially you masculine energies. You're diving into your emotions. They're showing you a way of safety. So it's like whatever you're doing for them, they're coming back in and doing it on an emotional sense for you. So I think it's a really pretty energy to be in, because I do think that you're reassessing your feelings. I do think that you're learning to give things wings to fly. You're willing to put your trust in. Like, a bird doesn't wonder when it takes off in the sky if it's gonna fly. It just flaps its wings, it trusts, and it goes. And their wings carry them, right? And that's kind of like, you have no broken wings. It's time to fly. So, and I will say too that sometimes I get songs, sometimes I don't. When it comes to this person, With a broken wing, country song, Martina McBride, I believe, sang that. That's how that feels to me. Like you have become such a safety for somebody here. And, you know, we talk about romantic partnership. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. This could be a friendship. This could be a situation between you and somebody else, a business partnership. It could be lots of different things, right? But you have become that harbinger of peace, that safe space to go. Somebody that comes across maybe a little emotionally detached, but they see something in you that is worthy. And this could be even a lesson too, Sag, on your own self-value and your self-worth. Learning how to trust again as well. So I think it's a really cool energy. And I think you're going to see this shine through in the month of October. 10 weeks could also be very important as well. Spirit just brought up to me. So 10 weeks out, that takes us, what, mid-December? Spirit said after that 10 weeks, you might be making decisions you never thought you'd make. But I feel like it's for the better. I don't think it's a bad thing. But Spirit's like, yeah, you might be caught off guard by your own behavior of how open you've become. Quite funny. Quite funny. All right, Spirit. Some advice for Sagittarius. This is a really, really sweet message. Somebody needs... the things that come through, somebody needs a new pair of jeans. I don't know what that's about. Somebody needs a new pair of jeans. Goodness. Sag, they're also saying, like, in regards to the jeans, like, jeans, a good pair of jeans, right, they're rough, they're tough, like, I mean, they could be extremely comfortable, but they hold up, they last longer than, like, a pair of, you know, leggings or something would. So it's kind of like you're embodying, that material of the jeans. Like you're willing to take those that, you know, the bumps, the bruises, the abrasions, right? You get a pair of jeans on, you're less likely, if you fall and scuff your knee, to have the full impact of it, as opposed to leggings, because they'll tear. You know, it's that kind of energy, which is so weird, but something about jeans. But that's how it comes through. So that's the message. All right, advice for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Advice for Sagittarius. Another 10. And what I say about that masculine and feminine energy, there it be. Be of the mind, the body, and the spirit. 10. Power of the divine masculine. I think for those of you who are sitting in your masculine energies, and that could just be a level, you know, with that emperor bossing up, taking control, you know, standing in your power, making executive kind of decisions. You're recognizing the power that you have within you. And I think for some of you, Spirit is saying that's a little bit alarming. Like maybe as a younger page, we'll call it, right? You didn't realize the power that you had by the decisions that you would make later on in life. And so now it's coming to a sense of, I'm capable of all of these things, even when I didn't think I was, or somebody in the past told me that I wasn't. You're really opening up to that. And I feel like Spirit is coming in and trying to guide and course correct little things along the way. But they're showing you the power of alchemizing and creating how new life begins in ways that you never thought would happen. It's also about using your voice, expressing what it is that you've got to say. And I feel like sometimes the presence of this person, Spirit is saying, catches you off guard. That you get a lump in your throat, like you don't know what to say to them. All you can do is just kind of look in awe and go, I don't know if I've got the words, but I'm here. That's how this feels to me. Whew, I got the goosebumps. Goodness gracious. All right, Sag, let me get the book here. I'm going to read you guys the book's version. I'm going to say it to you. We have the wheel, and we've got the power of this divine masculine energy, both a 10. This is a lesson. Can you see those? The light is like, there we go. Beautiful cards, right? Look at that, they're gorgeous. But they are, take a chance and roll the dice. Okay? Take a chance and roll the dice. All right, this power of divine masculine at 10. All right, an empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnancy. It seeks to stir you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline, and focus. It's time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focus on your dreams and desires. Take steps to manifest them on this physical plane. Believe your success is inevitable. I really do feel, Sag, like that this success, this legacy that I talked about, could you do your own thing in your own way? Yeah, but I think that there's that power behind that comes in numbers, for one, and two, that when you are in something that is supportive of you as you are supportive of it, it's like nothing can stop you, okay? The divine masculine in you knows when to accept and when to say no to a belief, fear, habit, person, or situation. This divine masculine energy exists within all men and women. It rallies the spirit and responds in times when you may feel drained, taken advantage of, or overwhelmed by too many choices and demands. It cuts through the confusion that comes with choice and priority setting. It refuses to be distracted and keeps you from being dissuaded from your life purpose. The divine masculine is growing within you now. It is the spiritual light that reveals the truth without filters or veils. Let this energy clear distractions, demands, and drama from your life. Everything I just said. Let it help you discern what is best for you and give you the courage to act on it. Let it help you sort out what is true from what is an illusion. Let it help you dedicate your time and energy to what has most meaning for you. It will empower you to claim success in what matters to you, or what most matters to you. The divine masculine overcomes procrastination. It acts again and again in accordance with the heart. Divine masculine energy empowers each leading light to lovingly assert him or herself into the world. It supports us in standing up for what has meaning to the heart whilst loving but firmly saying no when we need to do so. Do not minimize your inner divine masculine, whether it be man or woman. Nourish it. However, if your masculine energy has been trapped in the wounds of your ancestors, he may demand absolute perfection before you believe you are worthy of love. He may even be violent towards you, perhaps keeping you from saying no to violent relationships or self-harming. Through overexercising, denying your body good nutrition or rest, or by ignoring your feelings, vulnerabilities, and intuitive wisdom. He may need healing from your inner divine feminine to be loved, valuable, worthy, needed, and respected. I'm going to say, like I said, there's this feminine energy and this masculine. When they come together, it's perfect harmony, right? Then the inner misogynist will fall away as a new empowered divine masculine asserts itself within you. Learn to trust this part of yourself. Let him become strong in you. He can be your guide, protector, defender. Trust when he says no to something or someone. Trust when he says you are ready for this and encourages you to act. As you trust in him, you will trust yourself to be visible. Your inner divine masculine will help you shine your light without fear so others can find their way through the darkness into love. If that is just not a complete reiteration of everything I just said, there you go. That wraps it up pretty good. So, Sag, I love this though. It's a beautiful thing, but it's empowering to you. That's the thing. This isn't necessarily about this other person. It's what it brings to the table for you, how this plays out to get you to that point. I love this. I love this for you guys. It's fantastic. So work with it. Learn, grow, expand. It's all there for you. If you found this video resonated for you guys, I would greatly appreciate you hitting the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. You'll get notifications for every video that gets posted in the future. I'm going to finish up these October readings. We'll see what comes next depending on time frames. And then, again, if you're interested in personal readings, you can find that information in the description box below, the About section of the page, and at holisticallyzenwv.com. So I'm wishing you guys a fantastic October, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.